Ricky?
No. Well, I just had to bend over to try and keep a fly out of a window.
No, Lee, Jetstar have got a $22 sale on.
No friends.
That's true, I know.
Okay, just back recording.
Cool.
So that was a great session. Thanks for
yeah, no, it was very informative. Thank you.
Yeah, it was
like the slides. It's good.
Very interactive, so it was awesome. So as we talked about just at the end of that last session, we're just going to go through some bit of your assessment document. So previously on our meeting invite for today, I'd forwarded the short answer questions, which is one of the assessments as part of our course. We've still got a few sessions to go through, but
I hate tests.
Each section. Sorry, Peter.
I hate tests.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy.
Sure.
So we're gonna go through it together as a group.
Okay.
And I'll be recording your responses. So, but I have provided that assessment for you to have a look at the questions that we'll be going through over the whole of the course over the next few more sessions that we've got together.
Okay.
So today we're just going to go through 2 or 3 questions, and I'll gauge some responses. So I do need some interaction and answers from both.
Sure.
And then if you've got any questions, you can certainly ask, but we're just going to allow a bit of extra time, so don't worry if you can't quite get the words together, or you need to have a look at your learner manual. So remember that we've just gone through section 2, so the questions are going to be in relation to the section that we've just gone through, so feel free to have a look at your books. So if you're ready to start, are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be good. I'll be good.
Okay, lovely. How about you, Peter? You're all ready?
I always love tests, yep.
Okay, well, let's make this one easy. So a couple of questions and then we will be done for today. So,
okay.
All right. So, so again, referencing what we've just gone through. So what would some of the risks associated with driving vehicles on a fire line, and what precautions might be taken or must be taken? So the question, we're looking at 2 parts. So we're looking for what the risks are, what some of the risks are for driving on the fire line, and what precautions we can take when doing that.
So I guess one of the things is just want to make sure you don't get trapped in the fire. So I guess everything we're doing is about not getting trapped anywhere in the fire or surrounded by the fire where we can't get out.
Yeah.
It does get pretty smoky around there, so you've really got to be careful that you know where you are, and maybe do things like have your headlights on, and your warning lights, make sure they're sort of flashing away, because so other people can see you as well. Yeah.
I guess it depends on what vehicle you're in as well. If you're in one of the bigger vehicles, it's got lots of protection, that might help you a little bit, but you still don't want to get in that position. So understanding what your vehicle's capable of and whether it can go down 4-wheel drive tracks or back out of the tracks that you're on. So
that's a good point.
Can your vehicle take you where you want to go, or are you going to have to get out and leave it?
And sometimes those tracks are skinny and you can't turn around. So you want to make sure you know where you're going before you get there.
You sound like my wife, Pete, when we're 4-wheel driving.
What, no. I just get scratches down the side of mine.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys. That's great. So I'm just going to pause and pretend that we've finished answering our assessments and our questions. So I'm just going to come back with one final part today, and that is around some feedback for the session. So so well done, guys. You've successfully completed the assessment questions that we went through today.
They were tough.
They were tough, but I think you've done really well. I think following on from our session and being able to talk it out together and bounce off each other, like getting those answers and forming them together, that was really good. So,
well, if you hadn't explained it the way you did and given us those good pictures, we wouldn't know what was going on. Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, so the glossary was good. In fact, this may sound really simplistic, but I really appreciate the definition of a wildfire, because it does confuse me. When does a bushfire become a wildfire, or when does a rural fire or grass fire become a wildfire? But according to that definition, It can be any of those situations, and it's all of them. It's just one of the terms that I guess can be used.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. So keep those glossaries, like those key words in your mind when you're heading to a fire ground, as such. So that finishes our session today, and I just wanted to, if I was able to get a little bit of feedback from you guys. So thank you for verbally feeding back, but I've also got just a little Microsoft form. I'm just going to pop it in the chat pod here, and if you could just have 5 minutes before, or a couple of minutes, it won't take long. Sorry, it's coming through now. Fill in that response. And that would be about today's session, about section 2, the travelling and locating to a wildfire.
Yeah, it's just arrived, so.
Got that there, Pete? Okay, so
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to come through the chat pod. Sometimes the Teams is a bit slow in sending them out.
Oh, it's a lower class areas, I think, but third class citizens.
You're having a shot at me again. Ah, got it now.
You've got it? Beautiful. Yeah. All right. So any questions today, guys?
No, that's looking good.
Wonderful.
Do you want me to type yet, or?
Yeah, no. If you're happy, just go into that Microsoft form and just complete your responses and submit at the end of the form, and that'll just come directly to me. So tomorrow's session 3 is about wildfire behaviour. It'll probably be about an hour tomorrow's session. So I'll get that meeting invite out to you tonight. If there's any issues with attending, just let me know, and we'll go from there.
Excellent.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
No worries. Cheers.